Years ago, World Pressure Points Fighting Authority Master Russell Stutely gathered the two deadliest and fastest martial artists living for a secret training session with his top 4 black belt students. No one else was allowed to be there. It was filmed behind closed doors in a hidden location. A guard was posted at the door to make sure no one else could enter. That is how powerful and lethal this material really is. And for the first time ever, we are now allowed to release it to you.
There's nothing he can do to stop you because of the opposable thumb. Just turning this and punching straight out. So your punch just goes straight in to give yourself a little bit of time. Okay, so you're here, pop. Give him a nice little dig there. So you've given him that. That gets that one out. As you're doing the punch, this one circles round, brings him round, and then you just grab hold here. Okay, so you're here, pop. Bring it round and grab. Now when you grab this, I want you this to come right up and make sure that your fingers grab the meaty part of the thumb. And your thumb points at him. Once you grab that meaty part, you want to turn yourself so you can get at a 45 degree on him. So remember, you've hit him in the jaw already. So turn your 45 degrees into him here. Now that's when the pain kicks in. Now from here, obviously you've got lots of choices. I'll ease the pain off a little bit. Once this is turned, the more this turns, and as it turns, it turns to the point where he's got to fall. Come back up, please, Ken. So we've got choices. We can take it with both hands and just rip it and break everything on the way that way. Or we can do something even nastier and create a base before we do it. Now, if you watch this foot, and I slowly turn this, it moves and it moves backwards to allow him to fall. If you create a base by stamping on that foot, his body can't go the way it wants to go away from the pain, which creates even more pain. The other alternative here, when you do this to create a base, is watch his head. If you stand up, Kenny, and come at this angle, you can see which direction his head moves just as I slowly apply this. Okay, you see his head move away from the pain. So from the very beginning, when you're here, you pop him one, pull this round, take your 45. It's at this point when you bitch slap him upside the head with this one, and that puts the pain in again. You can then come back, take this out, and then as you turn it, an alternative to sending him that way or putting the base into there is to slam his own elbow into his own hip on the opposite side and slam that into there.
Okay, this is from the rear choke. So I just put this on lightly. So I won't use this arm in a minute so you can see what's going on. Once you've got this arm up for the choke, obviously you want to take his balance. So we know that we've got to really bump into here and send him forward that way. Okay. Once he's forward that way, and if you just trust me, I won't let you fall backwards. Okay, leave your feet where they are. You really take his balance. Okay, so if you just trust me, I'll hold you. All right. Then you're going to pull his head back right into you. Okay, because you're going to abandon the choke for whatever reason. Both these arms are going to pull in as you push in as you pull the head back. That puts a load of stress on the head and neck here. So you push forward with your forearms this way and you pull back with your hands. So you've got a two-way action. Now, obviously you're going to have really driven into here to push his small of his back forward. So if you bend your knees, I won't let you fall. Now you would obviously have this head pulled right back and it comes right back into your chest. Now once it's into your chest, just relax there a second. Once it's into your chest, you want to make sure your weight's over the top. So your weight's literally pushing down this sort of area. That's how far back you want to get his head and neck. So if you just relax and I'll just ease your back. Once he's back to here, get him right down low, and then what you're going to do is just up and drop your weight so that you're going to push his head into his ankles. Hold him here. The knee doesn't bend well that way. So when you strike that through into here. As you're pulling down, that will start to bring the head down. And what you're essentially doing is taking the knee out in one direction. If you just bend a little bit there, that's it. Pulling the head down here. You'll notice there's a gap here. So, to recap on that, what you're doing, you've done your block, you've done your strike, which may or may not have worked. You index, you throw at least another 3 strikes in. Some incidental contact on the way up through his head. Grab hold, either around the back of the head or on the clothes. Do your bad Elvis knee straight into the leg. Bang. That starts to bring the head down. As you retract this knee strike, that should help with the hips to generate some power on the pull down. Will bring them down much quicker. Okay?
The first 50 people to order get over $700 in free bonus material. Order now.